This video will help you complete your assignment of making citations from a book, an article, and a website in MLA 8th edition and in APA style. So I'm going to start with an article that I found, and I'm going to use the database plus EasyBib to create the citations and both reference page and works cited. And click Save and go to EasyBib because that's our citation creator. Click Continue and it'll have import without abstracts, which is fine. So here we have our citation. First off, though, make sure you're in the right style. So we're going to start with MLA 8th. So I'm going to click that and it automatically changed the citation. But if you look at the handouts that I have and you're kind of looking and comparing, you notice that there's something a little off. And one of the things is that this does not need to be there. So I'm going to go into Edit and I'm going to take the date accessed off. And the reason we do that is because databases are pretty steady. They're not going to change. So we don't have to worry about losing the article and needing to know when you accessed it. It's probably going to be there. So let's say now you're ready for Do Your Book. You can click on Book here. Make sure you have the right type of source. You can type in your title and we'll click Cite This. Now this book also works for an online book too. I'm going to continue to the final step. If it was an online book, you would click like ebook, or if it was from one of our databases, you would click here and it would change the citation. But we're doing a print book and this looks fine and I'm going to create the citation. Then the next thing is our website. So what you can do is copy and paste the title. Go back into EasyBib. It's already on website. Click Cite It. And cite this. Sometimes it won't be able to find your information, so you have to do a manual cite and put in everything yourself. This does pull up some information, but we'll have to fill in the rest of this ourselves. So it wants an article title. So if we go back in, this is kind of the article title, History of Changes to the Minimum Wage Law. So let's copy and paste that. And notice go ahead and keep it all capitalized because that's MLA 8, that's what you need to do. There are no authors, especially because this is a government website. The publisher would be, you would just put U.S. Department of Labor. There's the address. If you'll notice, and this happens sometimes with government pages, they don't use a date. So we'll just leave that blank. You want to put in what you have. So you don't have an author, you don't have a date. Just leave it as is. Date accessed, and then create citation. And so here you have 3 citations all ready to go. So you can click on Export, and I'm going to just do this as a Word doc. But you can use Google Docs or whatever. And it'll open. So now you have your 3 and you've got your works cited. So I'm going to enable editing there. So here's your works cited. These are all done in MLA 8th. So it's pretty fast. But now you have to do APA. You could go back and do the exact same process that we just did. That would be fine. But you can also just say APA right here. And so it changes it to APA format. check them, make sure they're okay with the handout. I'm going to hit export again. Now I will say I can do copy and paste. I don't recommend it though, because I've noticed it loses all its formatting. So this is what I'm going to recommend you do. Print this as a Word doc or however, Google Doc again. I'm going to open up. So I'll have two actual documents open. And notice this is, again, it keeps the same sort of formatting for APA, and it has references. But here I would just, you can do it either way. Copy, and then just put some space, and just put your references. I just want it in one doc so you're not doing two different ones. And then you can, in the comments, talk about 3 different changes between the two, how they're different, or you can put that down here at the bottom too. Doesn't matter. And then submit your assignment. And so that's how you do the citation assignment for Module 7.